education might be the most powerful force for change we've never fully understood. Research shows that just one extra year of schooling can increase a person's lifetime earnings by 10% and reduce their likelihood of criminal behavior by nearly 30%.
Those numbers are fascinating, and they really highlight how education creates this ripple effect far beyond just learning facts and figures.
You know what's even more interesting? Studies have shown that maternal education has a stronger impact on children's future success than family income. When mothers complete secondary education, their children are twice as likely to survive past age 5.
Hmm, that really puts things in perspective, but I'm curious about something. How does education actually create these dramatic changes in communities?
Well, let me share something surprising. Researchers found that regions with higher education levels are 40% more likely to adapt to new technologies and innovative practices. It's like education creates this cognitive flexibility that spreads throughout the whole community.
That makes me think about how education might be the key to solving some of our biggest global challenges.
Exactly. And here's a thought experiment for everyone. Imagine a community where suddenly everyone gained an additional 2 years of education. What 3 major changes would you expect to see first? Take a moment to think about it.
While people are thinking, I should mention that UNESCO data shows that each additional year of education is associated with a 3.6% reduction in poverty.
And speaking of dramatic impacts, let's look at how education affects innovation. Companies in regions with higher education levels file 5 times more patents and create 7 times more startups. But here's what really gets me. It's not just about creating new things, it's about solving existing problems in better ways.
The way education transforms problem-solving abilities is really remarkable. Studies show that critical thinking skills increase by up to 40% through higher education.
Let's try another thought experiment. What would happen if we redirected just 1% of global military spending to education? Take a moment to consider the possibilities.
Well, considering global military spending was about $2.1 trillion last year, that would be quite an investment in learning.
Right. And research suggests that every dollar invested in education returns about $15 to the economy over a person's lifetime. But what fascinates me is how education creates these unexpected connections between different fields and ideas.
That reminds me of a recent study showing that diverse educational backgrounds and teams lead to 35% more innovative solutions.
You know what's really mind-blowing? The way education affects social cohesion. Communities with higher education levels show 60% more civic participation and 45% higher rates of volunteering. It's like education creates this web of social responsibility.
Those numbers really demonstrate how education builds stronger communities from the ground up.
And here's something that surprised me. Research shows that education level is a stronger predictor of health outcomes than income. People with higher education levels live an average of 7 years longer, even controlling for other factors.
That's fascinating. It really shows how education impacts every aspect of our lives.
As we wrap up, let me share one final statistic that I find incredibly powerful. Countries that invest more than 6% of their GDP in education have seen their innovation rates triple over the past decade. It really makes you think about the future we could create if we prioritize learning.
And that's such a powerful way to look at it. Education isn't just about individual success, it's about our collective potential.
Well, here's what I hope everyone takes away from our discussion today. Education isn't just about getting good grades or landing a better job. It's about creating a ripple effect that can transform entire societies. The question isn't whether we should invest in education, but whether we can afford not to.